Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm here with fairy expert Frances Griffin.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us from the forest today.
Yes, you're very welcome. Yes, yes.
So a fairy expert, what is your job? What do you do?
Well, my interest in fairies started when I was a very young child, and my cousin Elsie and I saw fairies with our very own eyes, right in Elsie's garden, and then I have devoted myself to the study and the research of fairies for my entire life. And, the older I get, the harder it is for me to see the creatures. And every week I have children come to the forest where I have found evidence of fairies. And I ask them to help me because the children can see the enchanted creatures much clearer than I, now that I am putting on a few years.
So children, they can see fairies better than adults, is what you're saying.
Yes. Sometimes, when children will be talking to their invisible friend, it's really fairies. It's really fairies, and the children can see them. And when the parents start, when they get out into the world as they start to get older, they start believing that they can't see them. So they don't any longer.
Who's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did bring a friend with me. I brought a friend with me, but he's very shy.
What big ears he has.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret about my friend. Okay. His name is Noel the Troll, and I did find him in the forest amongst the fairies, but he's a big ham.
Oh, good.
So if we clap and we laugh, then he'll come on out. And I need the people at home to laugh and clap also, because he even though he has really big ears, he's very hard of hearing. So shall we try it?
All right, let's try it.
Oh, let's try it. It's working.
This is very good. Oh, hello there. You showed up. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, come on in.
Yes.
Don't be shy.
What is this? Is this Cirque du Trolley?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah,
it's very good.
it's funny.
Yes, look at that. Hello! Hello! What's back there? Yes. It's like the magical world of Fairy Potter.
Oh,
yes. It is.
No. You just came from the forest?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay,
yes,
so what do you do? Do you work with
you're very
fairies?
beautiful. You could be a fairy.
Oh, thank you.
You ever thought of getting yourself some wings?
I would love some.
Paul McCartney's not using his
In
anymore.
LA.
You see what I did there? What was that?
I said I need wings. I'm sick of driving in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
traffic.
yes.
Yeah, they have the ferry lane now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, special
Wow,
lane
that's
just
new.
for ferries. Yeah,
Is that
very nice.
construction on the 405? That's what it was all about?
Yeah, you came on the 405?
Right, all the constructions for the ferry lane.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay. Great. So, we're chatting about the fairies in the forest.
Yeah.
What do fairies look like?
Fairies?
Yes.
Oh, well, fairies look very much like humans, but they're small. But that's why we have these magic bells.
She's never seen fairies before.
You've never seen a fairy?
No, maybe I forgot. I'm too old. I lost the magic.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you look terrific.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
But we do have these magic bells, and it makes the fairies big enough for us to see.
Yeah, I have them on my pants. I'm jingling. Yes.
So, your play has a few different stories, lines in it. Your favorite one I read is the Stolen Fairy Light. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so dropping the facade, I am Debbie Rothstein.
Debbie Rothstein. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
not dropping any facade.
We'll leave him like this because he's more entertaining that way.
I'm Ronnie Sperling.
Ronnie Sperling.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Very talented actor. I'm the producer of a Faery Hunt, and we perform in the forest almost every weekend, and we have 50 to 150 children show up every weekend dressed as fairy folk, and we go into the forest searching for fairies, and we find them and we send them on an adventure.
What sets us apart from any other children's show is you are active in this. You don't sit in a theater. You come along with us, and the show progresses as you go on your little hike. And
Right.
so you
the
meet new
children go
characters.
through the forest and
Right,
And-
and we
and-
find the fairies, and then we go to the queen or the princess, and there's always some kind of quest. So, and the kids find that out, and then
Apparently, they blame me a lot for taking the
we
fairy
do.
light. But I'm telling you, I didn't take it.
I read that.
No, I did not
I
take
was wondering
it.
if you were the
No,
evil
I would never
troll.
do a thing like that. I would
No, and what else is different about our show? There is no evil person or scary thing in our show because our audience tends to be very young, like 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do get the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, and they're more, into it as theater. But the children believe that they're really real. So we feel like we have a responsibility to really make it a beautiful experience.
But we don't
for
leave the
young
adults
children.
out.
No.
There's a very improv kind of feel to the show.
Right.
We throw a lot of contemporary references into the show. It's a lot of fun. I kind of equate it a little bit to something like The Simpsons, that a kid might watch The Simpsons and see a cartoon, but the adults watch all that funny stuff.
Oh,
that
I
goes
love
on.
it. I still watch the cartoons.
Yes. And so that we're a little bit into the topical realm there.
Yes,
We
but
get-
everything is G, rated very
Right,
G.
and you're sending a positive message to children as well.